Hello, my friends, and welcome to your practice. Thank you for stopping by Jen to the Zen Yoga. I'm Jen, and today we're taking the practice outside in honor of Earth Day. This is the second annual Earth Day practice here at Jen to the Zen Yoga, and my personal practice is deeply connected to nature. I love and always have loved being in the outdoors, and I practice outside whenever I'm able to. Feel free to take your practice outdoors today as well if weather is permitting. If not, that's okay too. If you are ready to honor and connect to Mother Earth, let's get started.
We begin today in mountain pose, feet hip distance apart, arms out at your side, palms face open and forward. Feel like a mountain, stable and rooted. From the feet, rooted to the earth, lift up through the legs, the spine, and the crown of the head ascends upward. Now just take a moment to become the observer of your breath. Not trying to change it, but just noticing it, noticing your surroundings, and becoming present to this moment. Notice the qualities of the breath. Notice the body and how it feels to be present in this moment. Anything that comes up, just allow it with no judgments. Let it float on by like a cloud. Now on the next inhale, make it a deep one, and then slowly bring the hands together in front of the heart. Exhale completely. Dip the chin slightly towards the heart. Close down the eyes or leave them open, and begin to visualize the beauty of the seasons as they transform, how they look and how they feel. Beginning with spring, then moving on from spring into summer, transforming from summer into fall, and then the change from fall to winter. Bring your thoughts back to springtime and that buzz of awakening. Flutter open the eyes, release the hands down to the sides, press down into the feet, wiggle the toes, rock back and forth, left to right, root down. Feel the vibration as you sweep the arms out and open, reach towards the sky. Exhale, float the arms back down. Inhale, sweep them out and open. Exhale, sweep them back down. One more time. Gather up something good. Exhale, give it away. Now staying connected to that energetic vibration of the earth, carrying it up through the legs and start to twist through the torso, letting the arms flap to one side and then the other, starting out gently at first. Let the hands flap to the one hip and then the other, maybe on the back body, and then start to move a little faster if you want to, if that feels good to you. Twist left and right, taking the gaze with you. Have fun with it and let energy start to really move through the body. Then begin to slow it down and slowly come back to stillness. Reach the hands up overhead, stretch, clasp the hands together, stand up tall, reach up. Like the wind is blowing a tree, let it blow you to the right, rooting down in the left heel. Inhale back through center. The wind blows you to the left, root down in the right heel. Inhale, come back up through center, drop the hands behind the neck, open the elbows wide, chest is open, stand up tall in a mini back bend. Lift the chin towards the sky or to any level that feels okay in your body. Exhale, unbend, release the hands back down to the sides. Take a slow walk up to the top of the mat, and if you're also outside, be careful of your footing. Inhale, sweep the arms out and open. Exhale, bend at the hips, forward fold. Bend in the knee if you need to here. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthening out through the spine. Exhale, forward fold, root down through the feet. Inhale, roll up, sweep the arms up overhead and down in front of the heart in prayer position. Inhale, prayer hands go up. Swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, forward fold, root down. Inhale, roll up to standing, sweep the arms out and open. Slide the hands in front of the heart space. Inhale, prayer hands go up. Rain the fingertips down as if it's rain coming down to the earth. Plant the hands firmly down onto the mat. Step the right foot directly back behind you. Feel secure, then pivot on the right foot. Engage from the core and sweep the arms directly up overhead for Warrior One. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. Exhale, bend forward, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Head and chest are through the gates of the arms. Deep breath here. Full exhale. Inhale, hinge forward into plank or drop the knee down for modified plank, coming all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lift up for a baby cobra. Exhale, release back to the mat. Roll over the toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog once again. Look forward, step the left foot up to the top of the mat. Root down, draw everything towards the center and sweep the arms back up in Warrior One. Adjust your stance in any way that you need to feel sturdy and balanced. Exhale, bring the hands back to the mat. Step the back foot up, deep forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you sweep the arms back up towards the sky. Hands come in front of the heart in prayer position. Inhale, hands go up. Exhale, rain the fingertips down to the earth. Plant the hands, step the left leg back. Heel reaches out towards the back of the mat. Pivot on the left foot. Root down, rise up to Warrior One. Deep full inhale here. Exhale completely, bring the hands to the mat. Step back into plank or drop the knees down. Release the toes and slowly come down to the mat. Inhale, lift up for baby cobra. Neck is in a straight line. Exhale, push yourself up and back through tabletop or straight up into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes forward between the hands. Pivot the back heel down, root down, and sweep the arms up and overhead for Warrior One on the right side. Exhale, bring the palms back to the mat. Step the left foot up, deep forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale as you slowly roll up to standing, and when you get to the top, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale, the arms come straight up overhead. Rain the fingertips down to the mat. Plant the hands firmly, then step one foot back, then the other. Downward facing dog. We will be here for several rounds of breath. Take deep inhales and long exhales. Turn your attention inward. Feel rooted to the earth and consider the yama, ahimsa, non-harming. And think of some ways you can practice non-harming toward the earth. Ways you may make a difference in protecting it so it may continue to provide clean air, clean water, nutritious foods. Also consider the ways you are already practicing ahimsa toward the earth. Be proud of what you're already doing. Continue to breathe. Full conscious breaths here. On the next inhale, root firmly through the palms and send the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the right leg through to the top of the mat. Make sure you're rooted firmly into the left palm and twist open, sending the right arm up towards the sky. Fingertips are wide open. Exhale, untwist. The palm plants back to the mat. Pivot now on the back foot. Draw everything towards center and sweep the arms up and around. Exhale, bending into the front knee into Warrior Two. The back leg is a sturdy kickstand holding you steady. The gaze goes over the right fingertips, shoulders relax away from the ears. Look out past the fingertips, looking out at the beauty of the earth, at what you find most beautiful about it. Taking a moment of gratitude here, connected to this moment, connected to this earth. Windmill the arms around, framing the front foot. Root down, step the right foot back. Lower to the knees or pause in plank. Release the tops of the foot, lower down to the mat. Inhale, come up for full cobra if you're feeling warmed up and that feels good to you. Exhale, lower back down to the mat. Rolling the toes over, push up and back, downward facing dog. A full breath in and a full breath out. Reach the left foot up, three-leg dog. Exhale, bring it forward to the top of the mat, right inside the left hand. Inhale as you root down on the right hand and twist open. Left hand goes up towards the sky. Fingertips spread nice and wide. Exhale, untwist. Step back into plank pose or drop the knees. Slowly come down to the mat. Release the tops of the feet down. Inhale, cobra, chest is open. Gaze is forward. Exhale, bow forward to the mat. Inhale, come up into tabletop position. From tabletop, bring yourself up to standing. Come to the center of the mat, placing the feet in any comfortable position about hip distance apart or whatever feels most comfortable for you. Root down through the feet, stand up nice and tall, placing the hands open. We're going to take a mudra here. If a mudra does not feel comfortable to you, that's okay. You bring the thumb and the ring finger together and all other fingers are pointed out. This is Prithvi Mudra. Prithvi is the Sanskrit word for earth, so earth mudra. Again, if this isn't comfortable to you, just bring the hands out wide or place them together at heart center. Next, we'll be going into tree pose. Rock front and back, left to right, finding your rooted feeling to the earth. Shift the weight to the right foot, kickstand the left onto the ankle, point the knee outward. Root down through the foot, grow roots from the bottom of your feet down into the earth. Stand up nice and tall. That can be your tree pose, or you can slide the foot up to the calf or bring it up into the thigh, pressing the foot into the thigh into the foot. Reach out from the crown of the head as if it were lifting up towards the sky. Take Prithvi Mudra again if you feel like that feels good to you. It's a way to awaken the earth element in your body if you would like to try that. If not, again, hands wide open or Prithvi Mudra. Grow your tree to any shape that feels good to you as well. Breathe in deeply. Connect to the earth in any way that resonates with you. Exhale, slowly come out of tree pose. Roll out and circle the ankle of the standing foot. Give it some love. Come back to hip distance apart. Root down through the left foot and we'll take it to the other side. Kickstand the right foot. The right knee points outward. Stand here for tree pose. Zip up in the left hip. Try not to dump down into the hip. We're wanting to stand up nice and tall. Slide the foot up to the calf if you want to try that version of tree, or bring the foot up to the thigh, pressing in towards midline. Be okay with any wobbles. As you can see, I was wobbling before. It happens. Life happens, and yoga is all about bringing yourself back to center and starting again and trying again. Hands come out to the side, or you could possibly try to grow your tree, branches up towards the sky, taking whatever version of tree feels really good in your body. Deep breath in, full breath out. Exhale slowly. Bring the hands to heart center and come out of tree pose with as much control as possible. Circle the left ankle, roll it around. Now bring yourself back down to the mat into tabletop position, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Give your feet tap, tap, tap onto the ground, root down through the palms, then take a step forward with them. Bring the right knee forward towards the right wrist, swing the right foot open towards to as much distance as you can towards the left wrist for pigeon pose. If this doesn't feel accessible in your body, you can take the reclined pigeon option, lay flat on the back. Legs are bent, right leg crosses over and rests on the left. Bring the left leg up, clasp the hands behind the left leg. Energetically push out with the right knee, and that's your reclined pigeon. If you're taking the other option, get yourself back into that position where the right knee is at the right wrist. The left leg extends out long behind you, and you can slowly at your own pace walk yourself down towards the ground. Your arms in Sphinx pose, or you can stay lifted up. Choose whatever is feeling best in your body, always taking your own choices. Breathe deeply here. Exhale fully. Sending breath to any areas of sensation. Inhale, start to walk the hands up, lift the hips up, and move the right leg back. Circle the hips in one direction and then the other. We'll move into pigeon pose then on the other side, bringing the left knee forward, swing the foot towards the right wrist, and lengthen out back through the right leg. Staying lifted up, gaze forward, chest open, noticing how the body feels, sending breath to any areas of sensation. And when you're ready, you can start to move the torso down towards the mat if that's in your practice, or stay lifted and breathe through all the feelings. Again, sending breath to any area of sensation. You're not wanting to experience any pinching or pain, so if that's the case, go ahead and come out of the pose. If not, send breath where it's needed. Whenever you're ready, start to bring your arms up out of the pose, lifting the chest up, then bringing the hips up, and the left leg comes back to meet the right tabletop position here. Go ahead and come to a seated position, swinging the legs around in front of you, leaving them bent. Give yourself a big hug around the knees, dip the chin down. Inhale, let the knees fall open. The soles of the feet face one another, and you give the knees a gentle flap. Flap, flap, like a butterfly, and envisioning a beautiful butterfly flying by. Maybe even massage the feet just a little bit here. And then sit up nice and tall. Gaze is forward, the heart is open. Close the knees together. Then let them fall over towards the right side. Twist to look over the left shoulder. Inhale to lengthen up through the spine. Exhale to gently move into the twist a little bit more. Take the gaze to the left or right, whatever feels good in your neck. Inhale, untwist, come through center. Let the knees fall to the left. Let your twist go over towards the right. Gaze over the right shoulder. Allow a deep round of breath here. And on the next inhale, untwist the torso, bring the legs up, then slowly move yourself around and slowly bring yourself to laying flat on the mat. Inhale, reach the hands overhead, point the toes, stretch out long. Exhale, hug the knees towards the chest, a gentle rock side to side, or make some circles with the knees, left and then right, for a gentle massage on the low back. Then bring yourself flat to the mat for a brief shavasana. The physical part of your practice is done. Feel the earth beneath you and melt into the earth, assimilating all that you have done during this Earth Day yoga practice. Think of how you can bring your practice off the mat with you and out into the world, practicing non-harming to the earth, continuing any other practices that you already do that takes care of the earth. Seeing how you can make Earth Day every day. Feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you wish, or if you would like to come out of this and close practice with me, wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, slowly roll to one side or the other, and gently push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Hands can come to the heart, or take Prithvi Mudra again, honoring the earth. Thank you so much for joining me here for this Earth Day practice. Breathe in deeply, as full as you can. Exhale completely. And my wish on this day and every day, may all beings everywhere be happy, full of joy, and free from suffering. I thank you all for practicing with me today. And from my heart to yours, I bow to each and every one of you. I thank you